Welcome to Unfold Data Science, friends. My name is Aman and I'm a data scientist. In this particular video, I'm going to show you how can you install Scoop on your Hadoop. Okay. So what is Scoop again? Scoop is nothing but a component to communicate between RDBMS system and Hadoop systems. Okay. So first of all, my Hadoop should run in background. How do you run Hadoop in background or how do you start Hadoop? You should go to the Hadoop installation. So in my case, Hadoop installation is this home Hadoop. If you remember 3.2.1, this is my Hadoop path. In Hadoop, you have to go under SBIN. Let me go here. In SBIN, you will see many SH files. Okay. So all these are different SH files. From all these SH files, you have to take start all.sh. Okay. And run this file when you start your system for the first time, because anything you want to run, for example, Hive or Scoop, Hadoop should run in background. I have already run this command. What command I'm talking about? Dot start all dot sh. Okay, which means that I have already started all my daemons. How to check if my daemons are started? I'm not running this again. I'm just checking to show you. If I run a JPS, then you will see that all my daemons are running in the background. These are Hadoop daemons. Okay. So my Hadoop is working fine, running in the background. Now let us come back to home. Okay. Let us come back to home and let us see what are the files I'm having in home directory. These are the files. Where should I go? I should go to home HDOOP. That was the root directory. Okay. This is the home HDOOP. Home HDOOP. What are the files I have? I have these files. Okay. Now I will go and install Scoop. What is the first thing, guys? First, you have to download Scoop. So come here. I have written all the commands as usual in a notepad to make it easy for you, so that I can download it later. I can upload it for your use. Okay. Run, and then this is done. Now you know that the tar file is downloaded, the zip file is downloaded. So we have to get the unzipped component, right? So what is the command? Tar xvf in Unix. We do this, we get the file. Now if I run the ls minus lrt again, you will see that there is a Scoop 1.4.7 downloaded. Okay. Now what to do here is we have to go and do some changes. Where? In bash rc. Okay. So if you remember, every time we are doing some installation, we are going to bash rc file and doing some changes. Okay. Let me go to bash rc here, and in this bash rc, what we will say to the Unix system is where my Scoop is installed. Fine. So I'm going here inside the bash rc. Let me come out of this. Control X. No. Control X. Okay. I'm out of the bash rc. So let me run this one more time. Open anyway is being edited by HDOOP. Open anyway. Yes. So this is my bash rc. In this bash rc, what I want to do is I want to set my Scoop home path. Okay. So where is my Scoop home, guys? If you see here, Scoop home is, I had done one round of installation, hence something is showing up. Don't worry for that. My Scoop home is nothing but home Hadoop 1.4.7. Okay. So let me make that home Hadoop 1.4.7. When I say Hadoop, home HDOOP. Okay. And then I should also say where is my bin directory of Scoop. That is what I'm saying in the below line. Path is equal to Scoop home means Scoop bin. Control X, save, yes, enter. Okay. Let us see if that is saved by running cat command. Cat slash dot basrc. So in the bottom, you can see two lines. We have this Scoop path set. basrc is done. Now once we edit basrc, what we do always, we source it, right? How do you source basrc? You just say source basrc. Okay. Come here, run this command so that all the changes are reflected in the system. Now this is about basrc addition. We should also do some addition in Scoop directory. Okay. We should also say to Scoop that where my Hadoop is. That is very important, right? To the Scoop, you have to say where your Hadoop is. For that, we have to go in the Scoop conf. Okay. So Scoop home is nothing but inside Scoop the bin directory. And if I go to conf, it should take me to the conf directory. So I'm inside scoop conf. What are the files here, guys? Configuration files. So one important file here is scoop env template.sh. Here only we have to say where is my Hadoop. Okay, let's see how to do that. So let me rename it first. This is a template. So the renaming is nothing but mv command. Mv command is just a renaming of scoop. Okay, renaming of this particular file. So just say mv, and I'm just renaming it to name of my choice. Now this is not a template. This is scoop env.sh. Now in this scoop env.sh, what I want to do is I want to set my Hadoop path. I want to tell to Scoop where is my Hadoop located. Very, very important, guys. Otherwise, how will Scoop connect to Hadoop, right? So where is my Hadoop located, guys? In the beginning of the video, I showed you home Hadoop, Hadoop 3.2.1. These two lines goes to the Scoop configuration parameter. Control V, Control X, yes, enter. Okay. So we have told to scoop where my Hadoop is. We have told to system where the scoop is through BASRC. The next step is we have to download a connector basically, okay? Because we want to connect our SQL, our scoop to Hadoop, okay? So how to download this connector, MySQL connector? Again, we have to download from trusted website. That is what I have listed here. A trusted website. Come here and say paste. Okay, let us download this. This is nothing but MySQL connector that will help you to connect with MySQL from this scoop. Okay, now you come back to the text file and see what is the instruction. Obviously, we have to untar this, right? Because it is a zip file now. Once we untar this, then we can come here and say kindly unzip this file. Okay, so paste. Okay, the file is unzipped now, not a problem. Now what we can do is we can take this file and move to scoop lib folder. Okay, scoop lib folder means where in the scoop library what all files scoop might be expecting. In that directory we will push this file also. This part is done. Okay, what I had done in my last installation is I had downloaded explicitly a scoop 1.4.7 jar and put that inside the scoop folder. This is known as wget. You have to run this command and get the scoop 1.4.7 jar. Okay, and then copy this jar and put in scoop 1.4.7. That's all. These two steps you have to run. I will give you these two steps, and then your scoop installation is complete. Once that is complete, you can verify the installation by coming to scoop and bin folder. So if you see my present working directory, right, I am home Hadoop scoop 1.4.7 bin. From this directory, you can run these scoop commands. To give you an example, I am running here scoop version. Okay, scoop version should show me what version of scoop I have installed. So here, as you can see, the version is showing 1.4.7. So scoop version installation is no problem. It is installing for me. So from here, you can run many scoop commands. For example, scoop help will tell you what all commands scoop will support. Okay. You can see in scoop help that there are many commands like create type table, export, import all table, job list, databases, right? So something like this you can write scoop list databases. Okay, and then you have to give your connection detail to your MySQL server or whatever database you are trying to connect, and you can very well fetch the data from MySQL server or any other database as well. You will get the syntax of all these in the internet. I'll also give you some links in the description. You can try out some commands by yourself. Okay, it will very easily connect to the database and fetch the tables, fetch the records, all those things. So that is overall about scoop installation, guys. Just try in your system, try to run few basic commands and see if you are facing any issues. Let me know through comment. Okay, and then we will move on to the Spark and other topics in big data playlist. Okay, I'll see you all in the next video, guys. Till then, wherever you are, stay safe and take care.